Hello card fighters, welcome back to another Try Paladins video. Today we have a set that came out just yesterday. It was the premium version of Jewel Knight and Revenger. Oh, we do have Callum at the back.
Hello.
Didn't got the Musketeers because I don't play Musketeers, but yeah, let's do a box opening for this. Well, we'll do the Revengers first because Revenger's always the good one. So the box, you get the Revenger of a full box. That's what the side, the back, just the Shadow Paladin icon, bomb. It's actually a really good storage box for it. So inside the storage box, you get a Revenger's card, the deck itself, and the deck box, because the Shadow Paladin deck box. Let's open the deck box first, because it looks good. So this is what the Shadow Paladin deck box looks like. You get the Raging Form Dragon, the full art, and then you get the kind of like the shadowy vibe for it, and then the box, and then Shadow Paladin, the deck set. So this might have the nostalgia feeling if you played the retro version of the Limit Break. I think some people did play the Limit Break version. So you get 4 copies of the retro of Raging Form Dragon. If people didn't know what Raging Form Dragon is, it is so pretty much lore. So what lore is, you have to only play the Pacific clan type of the unit, so basically Shadow. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1, and this unit gets 3,000 power, so you can make it swing like 14. Limit Break, what Limit Break is the number of damage you accumulated to activate the skill, but because this is the deck, there is a crest that bypass the Limit Break skill. You can use it anytime you want. And end of the battle, retire 3 rear guards, and then write a with Revenge in his card name, choose a Raging Form Dragon from your hand, write it as stand, and it gets 10k power. So pretty much it's like, you don't lose drives. This is like, is it? Yeah, 2 twin drives attack, so a quad drive unit. So yep, you get 3 copies of that. And then 2 copies of Revenger Raging 4 Dragon reverse. So that's from the clan selection number, I forget which number is it, but you get 2 copies of that. I think number 7. Not
Something
really.
like that.
Something like that. If people didn't know what it does, I think it is counterblast 1 for lock your lock cards. Choose each of your lock cards at the end of battle. It attacks counterblast 3 and discard 3 cards. Choose 2 of your rear guards that is stand, lock them. If 2 or more are locked, or 5 in your, if you have 5 cards in your damage zone, stand this unit. That was the rear guard. That's the auto skill. Axe skill. Lock each rear guard with Revenge in his card name. Choose 3 of your units, and they get 5,000 life. Like 5k, but because each time you locked, it reduces the counterblast. So if you counterblast, well, if you lock 2 rear guards, you're bypassing the counterblast 3 to counterblast 1. I think you still have to discard 3 cards, but
yeah,
Yeah.
It only reduces the counterblast of it.
Yeah, so Len Calum looking at the thing. And then another Drag Ruler Phantom from the same clan selection, but he's pretty much not the good card in here, but yeah, it is still a Revenger, but the top skill is you need a Mordred to activate it. So when this unit is placed by riding with a unit with Revenger in its card name, during ride phase, switch your deck to one card with Revenger in its card name, call it. And then if your opponent has 4 or less damage, Soul Blast Illusionary Revenger, Mordred Phantom, and one of your opponent's Vanguard will deal 1 damage. But because don't have Mordred Phantom, couldn't do it, and I didn't read the bottom skill, the other skill. So
Sorry, which one? Which skill?
The bottom one.
When this unit attacks, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, choose all your front row Blaster Dark and front row units with Revenger in their card names. Retire all of your other rear guards, and for each unit retired, all of your front row units get 5k into the end of turn. If you retire 2 or more rear guards, stand all your front row rear guards.
Nice. It's not that bad, but you're not going to be running the Blaster Dark, so this is going to be a pure Revengers build.
I mean, the one benefit with Drag Ruler is the on-ride skill to
Yeah,
search for a Revenger.
but you just can't Soul Blast.
No, but you could do its bottom skill to on the attack,
Yeah.
Counterblast, Soul Blast, and then you basically just protect your Blaster Dark
Yeah.
and Revenger in your front row,
And
then you just retire everything else.
and
So,
then-
I mean, you can make it work.
So how many grade 3s is that? Oh, 2.
8.
Oh, 8. And then our remaining 2, so you get 10 grade 3, is your Ride Fixer. If you play Retro or the original G format, normally people run the Ride Fixer to fix your ride. So this guy is, when this unit is placed by riding a Revenger in its card name, Counterblast and discard a card. Search your deck for a Raging Form Dragon, write it as stand. Shuffle your deck. When this is rode, if you rode a card with Revenger Hex Slayer Dragon, so basically this guy from your soul, put it in your hand. So basically you get a free stride. Once you ride into him, ride into your Raging Form, he goes back to your hand. So pretty good ride fixer, because that's his job. And then he goes into stride. And then the grade 2s, you get Revenger, Dark Cloak Revenger Tartu from the clan selection. Good reprint. Basically, Soul Blast 1, call a Revenge unit behind her, and then that unit got called, retires it at the end. So good reprint. So that's really good. And then other grade 2s, you get 4 copies of Revenger Dark Bless Angel. Like a really old retro card because it has the 9k power. Her skill is Counterblast 1, choose a grade 1. When this unit is retired from rearguard circle from your unit's ability, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Revenger in his card name, Counterblast 1, search your deck up to 1 grade 1 or less card with Revenger in his card name, call it to rearguard circle, and then end of that turn, that unit gets retired.
So in simple terms, for those who play V series Shadow Paladin, this is a grade 2 version of Swordbreaker.
Pretty much.
Just without the draw.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. It's a board build.
It basically builds your board for your other units.
For your raging turn.
Yeah. So it fixes. And then the actual staple of the reprint, it is
a classic.
Willing Revenger Mana. If anyone don't know,
he's such a classic.
from the original set, Mana skill is when this is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard circle. If you have a Shadow Paladin Vanguard, search your deck for a grade 1 or less card with Revengers in the card name, call it in the same column as this unit, and shuffle your deck. Enter a battle, put that unit at the bottom of your deck. So it literally fixes your board. It builds a unit on your board, and then you can literally use your Revenger's skills to sacrifice a unit.
And it combos with the next card that's just about to be shown.
So it's pretty much, and then Dark Armor Revenger Rinnel from the clan selection for the Revenger.
And that is the target you want with mana on that turn.
Basically any unit.
Yeah.
But
for the early game rush.
Yeah.
Rinnel is the ideal target.
Rinnel's skill is when this is boost or hit, search your deck, look at top 5 of your cards, choose a Revenger among them, reveal it and add it to your hand. Rest goes bottom of your deck in any order. And then when this is retired by the card ability, Soul Blast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guard and retire it. So it's that retiring mechanic, but you only use it for the on-hit ability or boost.
Yeah, because you're adding your key pieces to hand. And it basically turns Shadow Paladin into Oracle Think Tank.
4 copies of Self-Control Revenger Riker. No, not the Youth Bud Riker.
I'm surprised they didn't give us the grade 2 counterpart with that.
You really don't need the grade 2 counterpart.
Oh yeah.
If this deck is mostly just like call, sacrifice, Revenger, go.
Yeah.
The Soul, if you have a Vanguard, when your grade 3 Vanguard with Revenger in its card name Ride from grade 2, search your deck for one grade 1 with Revenger in its card name, call it to rear guard circle as rest. That's basically his soul skill. Act, Soul Blast 2, choose a grade 2 with Revenger in his card name from your drop, call it in the same column as this unit. So basically in the future turn, we don't have any of your key pieces, and if one of them is like in your drop zone, you can just Soul Blast 2 to call it out. So it kind of helps the board. And then you get 3 copies of, I can't say it.
Go on, let's have a go.
Something Revenger.
Detecting Revenger.
Ify? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I go with Ify.
Cast rest this unit. Look at top 5 card with Revenger Raging Form Dragon among them. Put into your hand and shuffle your deck. If you did not, put a card into your hand.
That one.
Gets 2k power. So basically, just thins out your deck.
Guarantees your Raging Form.
Try to guarantee, because you're looking at top 5. It's there. Now, after the grade 0s, your obviously your grade 0 ride is there, because it had to be a Revengers. It specifically says in your name. Triggers. You get Keter Sentry OT.
Well, this deck's not really broken enough that they decided to give it the Keter OT.
And then you get the, I think it's the previous
I'll tell you.
Premium Stride collection is the put into the soul, draw a card, and then
Let's have a look. So, Generation Break 1, when your Vanguard attacks, put this into soul, draw a card, choose one of your opponents, choose one of your Vanguards, give it 10k power.
yeah. So
Which is good, because it's power scaling.
yeah, the draw one, and then you get the Stride crits.
They are always brilliant.
It is pretty much just literally says it's a Stride crit. And then you get 3 of the PG draw triggers, because you will eventually know what's in there, the next one. So, yep, you get 3. You got 4 of the grade 3 heal crits that basically just reduces your opponent Vanguard crits by 2.
Yeah, or it gives you 10k for that turn.
Yep.
Which is good, especially on the very early game.
And because you only have 3 grade 3 PG draws, you get an Elementary Centitude from this. Well, basically, any of the Stride decks that you're going for. Like the Musketeers, Jewel Knight, Revenger. And then the also good reprint is the Harmonics Messiah, the pricey card. But finally get a reprint for it. So it's there, because if no one knows, in Premium you can get the green Blitz Shield ticket, the 20k Blitz Shield, if you went second and showed a Revenger. Oh no, not Revenger.
Just basically go second and ride.
Yeah.
When you ride and go second, you basically get 2 quick shields.
Yeah.
One is the special 20k one, which you have to reveal harmonics for. and the other one is your standard 5k shield one.
You get 4 copies of the errata, well, basically the newer, up-to-date errata skill of the Raging Rap Dragon, True Revenger. So basically, Limit Break. Well, there is something to counter Limit Break now, thanks to a new mechanic. Discard, basically G-Zone. When you ride a card with Revenge, if a Vanguard is, if your Vanguard is a grade 3 Revenger Raging Form Dragon with a Limit Break 4 ability and you did not get an imaginary gift, choose one card from your, choose one or more cards from your hand the same grade as some, discard it, ride this, and you get imaginary gift marker and you get the crest. So it's that. You get 2 imaginary gifts marker. At the end of battle, Limit Break. Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, retire 2 rear guards and discard 2 grade 3 Abyss Dragon. And then rewrite this in your G zone as stand and it gets drive -1. But there is something to stop, to not use that bottom skill. I will show you eventually. So you will get 4, but 1 will come as a hollow. GB8.
Oh, is that the GB8 card?
Yep, that's the GB8.
I'm actually surprised they took that in.
Yeah, they will give you a GB8.
I mean, it is pretty easy nowadays to get.
Generation Break 8, Counterblast 1, choose 5 of your rear guards and retire them. Search your deck up to the same number of grade 1 or less as the number of units you retire by this effect. Call them to rear guard circle and it gets 15k power. Choose the same number of your opponent rear guards, so basically you retire their unit. The number of rear guard you retire from the GB8.
Good grief.
And you get the rear guard 15k power that's being called. So, yep. And you get the previous, I think it's the previous clan selection. Or
Yeah, so this is previous premium clan collection that brought in new strides and new G Guardians, and he was the Shadow Paladin.
Dark Knight Crown Crunch.
Yeah, Crunch.
Retire 2 of your rear guard, his axe skill. Your opponent choose 3 of their rear guard, retire them. If they did not retire 3 cards into end of turn, auto, once per turn at the end of battle, this unit attack, counterblast 1, retire 2 of your rear guards and stand it and gets 10k power.
It is good.
So basically he is the
he's like your second or third stride, really, because you really want to go Raging Rat first to get the markers.
If you remember the Diablo, Phantom Blaster Diablo, instead of a guard restrict, just you retire, you get to restand. And no. And then you get Dark Dragon, Rancor Chain Dragon. Is it Rancor?
Chain
Rancor Dragon.
Yeah. Dark Dragon, Chain Rancor Dragon.
It's just hard reading upside down. I think everyone knows what this card do. If not, then act. Turn a G unit. Turn a card in your G unit face up, and then choose one of your heart cards, and it gets all the effects of the ability. So if you ride Raging Form, if you go over Raging Form, it can use the Raging Form's effect. Generation Break 3. If you have 3 or more grade 1 or less units, when your opponent will call from hand, they must call 3 or more cards at the same time. So basically, if you remember Crystal Luster had to be the grade 2 or greater units, but this one is just grade 1s or below. I say he's not going to be fun to play against. So, yeah. You get True Revenger, Drag Ruler Remnant, because it's a Revenger. If you don't know what his skill is, act, retire unit. Once per turn, retire Revenger unit. If your heart is a card with Revenger in his card name, search your deck for a grade 1 or less card with Revenger in his card name, call it to rear guard circle, and this unit gets 3k power. It basically just fetches a grade 1 Revenger that you're missing a key piece. He just fixes that. And you get Morfessa, 1 copy. I think everyone knows what Morfessa does, right?
Morfessa is broken.
If not, you know what Striding does, but Counterblast 1 and retire 2 rear guards and turn a G unit face up. Draw 2 cards until the end of turn. All your rear guards. You regard your regards your triggers as grade 1s as well. So basically, whatever grade 0 triggers, they count as grade 1s in your drop zone. Ritual 10. All your front row will get 15k power plus 1 critical. When your opponent will call, they must have to call from their hand 2 or more cards at the same time. So pretty late game finisher or an early rush.
That is like your end game card.
Doesn't have to be an end game.
No, but it's near.
15k and a crit or your front row.
You love to see it.
Your G guards, you get Dark Dragon.
Dark Veil Dragon.
Thank you, Callum. When this is placed on Guardian Circle, Soul Blast 1, this unit gets 5k for every 2 grade 1s in your drop. So, it's that. Think this might get changed a bit, but it's that. The really good card for this one, it is Dark Dragon Deep Griever Dragon. Basically, when you use his skill, Counterblast 1, return 5 grade 1s or any number of grade 1s to your bottom of your deck in any order. If you return 5 or more, and then you use the Counterblast, and it becomes a PG. Shadow Paladin having a Sentinel. First time seeing it as well.
That's why I originally wanted to get it, because that came in the history collection with Crunch.
I thought it was a Royal Paladin, but I did not know it was a Shadow Paladin. You get Witch Queen of Integrity Geldu. Hard to pronounce the name.
Toledo.
Choose a grade 1 or last one. Oh, okay. That's a lot of G Guardians. When Generation Break 1, when placed, turn a G Guardian face up, choose 2 of your rear guards, and move them to the Guardian Circle. If you move 2, then you draw 1. So basically, it's kind of like a Luard thing. You get this guy, Dark Knight.
Ludwig.
When placed, choose one of your grade 1 or less rear guards and you may move it to the Guardian Circle. So basically later down the game, if you didn't have enough shield, you could just use any of these 2 and just move your grade 1s or lower. That moves 2 and that moves 1 into your Guardian Circle. So it's there.
Just put a PG on the board.
You can.
Gets around Sentinel denial skills.
And then you get a Cray Elemental.
That one.
Yeah.
Great.
What was its skill? When placed on Guardian Circle, during that battle, your opponent in Vanguard, ditch a card from your hand. This unit gets 5k for every 2 cards in your opponent's hand. So really, if they have a really big hand, you can just Generation Guard that. It gets
Okay, let's think. Argle think time.
basically any.
Yeah. A lot of big hand decks.
Yeah, and then you get 2 quick shields because you get the normal 5k and then you get the 20k if you showed Harmonix Messiah. And then gift markers. You will get like Force 1s and Force 2. That's basically like you get the True Revenger, and then you get the
normal Raging.
form dragon. And then your 4 hollows, you get the crest. I think if people don't know
what does the crest do, Jason?
So basically, if your heart card is Revenger, Raging Form Dragon with a Limit Break 4 ability, when you would pay the cost of the Limit Break 4 ability of True Revenger, Raging Rap Dragon Vanguard's ability, this cost can be paid by retiring 3 Revengers cards on the field. Continuous, your original power for your Limit Break unit becomes a 13k power. Your Vanguard with a Limit Break 4 ability can be activated when you have 3 or less.
So then, instead of being restricted to 4 damage, it now can be activated at any point in the game.
Yeah, so basically, instead of being 4 damage, you can just use it as any times as you want. And then you get a foil copy of the Raging True Revenger, Raging Rap Dragon. Instead of using the Raging Rap Dragon bottom skill, you can use the Crest ability just by retiring 3 of your rear guards to ride another copy of Raging Rap.
Which is good when you've got a board of combos that require retire skills.
Yeah, and then you get a one, and then you get Force 1 and Force 2 of the foil version. That's also going to be happening with the Jewel Knight. So, yep. So this is the Shadow Paladin. Now, we're going to open the Jewel Knight. Yeah, we're going to open it all in one video. So we're going to let Callum sing at the back, re-looking into the Shadow Paladin one. So now let's open the Jewel Knight without damaging the clear box. So this is the Jewel Knight box. You get a full art of the thing. I like the purple and pink because it looks really cool. And this is the storage box. Opening it, exactly the same as the Revenger. You get the deck. And you get the clear box.
I'll tell you one thing they've been doing really well is the colour schemes that they're doing for this. So like how Shadows is like bluey green tint with a fancy font. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
I'm digging the colours.
You get Salome in the front. And you get the purpley pink box tint of the box in the clear box, and then you get the Royal Paladin Strike deck set of the thing. So now let's open the Salome, because I really did want it to have a Jewel Knight deck, and I hear this coming out. It's like, yep, it's my time to shine. So what do you think of the what are you thinking?
Please tell me you can do 2 limit breaks and 2 V-series. Because you can make that work. Because you could go, make sure you go limit break first to go Raging Rap skill to get you the 2 markers. But then after that, use your skill if you've got the V-series. Ride the V-series, get another marker. That's going to be disgusting.
It says ride a Raging Form Dragon, so you can go into the B series.
That's what I'm saying. Have the limit break one first so you can proc True Revenge or Rage and Rap skill to get your 2 markers. Then on your next turn, use this skill to get you the Raging Forms V series.
You can.
Oh, that's going to be disgusting. That is disgusting. Sorry, carry on.
Okay, you get 4 copies of the limit break version of Salome. I think some people don't remember Salome's original. Limit break 4, when this unit attacks, if you have 4 or more cards with Jewel Knight in the card name, this unit gets plus 2k power and plus 1 crit. Counterblast 2, with a card with Jewel Knight in their card name. Search your deck for 1 card with Jewel Knight in the card name, call it the rearguard circle. So basically it's kind of like the King and Knight Alfred, the original, or the V series. Instead of calling Blaster Blade, you just call it a Jewel Knight. And that is the limit break skill. So you get 4 copies of Salome. 2 V series of Ashley. Pure Heart Jewel Knight Ashley. The V series. At the end of the battle, when this unit attacks, Soul Blast 2, search your deck for a grade 2 or less card with Draw Knight in the card name, call it to a rear guard circle and shuffle your deck. And if this unit is on Vanguard circle, instead of searching 1, you get 2 instead. Vanguard rear guard circle. When your other unit is placed on this unit's circle, counterblast 1, that unit that's placed on top of her gets a crit. So if you say, oh, I call Ashley on the rear guard circle and call the grade 2, you can counterblast and give that unit a crit, or if it's on the Vanguard circle from riding on top of Salome, when Salome rides on top of her, gets a crit. Basically crit pressure, kind of like that break rides. You get Broken Heart at Draw Knight, actually reverse, the V series.
I forgot that it gives reverses.
Yeah, some reverse cards in there. Even the Musketeers gets the reverse.
Yeah, I forgot to put the reverse.
Act, Soul Blast 2, unlock a rear guard unit. You choose one of your opponent's front row. Rear guard, retire. Look at the top 4 cards of your attack. Choose one card with Draw Knight among them. Call it a rear guard circle. Put the rest in your bomb your deck in any order. When this unit attacks, if you have two or more locked cards, counterblast 1, search your deck for 2 grade 2 or less card with Draw Knight in the card name, called a rear guard circle. For each of your locked cards, this unit gets 10k power. If you have 3 or more locked cards, at the end of battle, your opponent cannot call Sentinels into the Guardian circle. So pretty much, if you just Soul Blast 6 and just lock your back row, it just stops your opponent from using Sentinel. So I haven't played against any of the Ashley reverse, so it's there. You get 2 copies of the Legion mate, Trivial Draw Knight. Yep, Yemain. Hard to pronounce the guy's name. I think I butchered his name.
Go with Vane, because they tend to normally do the Y as silent, so it might just be Vane. So that does sound more realistic.
So if people don't know what the Legion is, I will show you guys eventually with his Legion mate.
There's a special icon at the bottom of the card.
There's an icon in like right here that has like a sword symbol. This is like the Legion. Even Callum never knew what Legion was.
And I got into it.
So because the dubbed version never showed you the Legion format of this, because the Legion one was a subbed only. So I kind of explained it what the Legion is, because it's Act, Legion with the Draw Knight sword main. By Legion, you put any 4 cards back to your deck, and then look for your Legion mate, the card that literally describes it. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit's Legion, and you have 6 or more rear guards with Draw Knight in the card name, this unit gets 5k power plus 1 crit. Legion is to the power of your 2 units combined. So it's like that. When this unit attacks a van, and it gets 2k power. So with that, it will becomes 27 without any gift markers. So you get 2 copies of that. Now off to the grade 2s. Explosive Draw Knight Lily. You get the V series copies.
Good card, that.
Yep. So auto, when this unit attacks, put 2 normal units from your drop to your bottom of your deck in any order. Soul Charge 1 and gets 5k power until the end of battle. When your other unit is placed on this unit's circle, it gets 10k power. So anything that calls on top of her, give that unit 10k power. So you get 4 copies of that. And then 4 copies of I'm not gonna say it. Dogmatize Draw Knight Salby.
Dogmatize Draw Knight Cybele.
When this unit attacks, put a grade 2 or less card from your hand into the soul and draw a card. It's there. When this unit is placed on the other circle, look at the top 3 of your deck. Choose one grade 2 or less card with Draw Knight in the card name, call it to the rear guard circle. Put the rest of the deck in any order. So basically, it extends your battle. So, it's that. And then, your last grade 2s, it is your grade 3 Legion. Draw Knight, Salby. And what people don't know, this is what the Legion looks like. It forms the cross symbol here.
And both card arts merge together.
And the card art actually merges. So this is what the Legion looks like.
And if I remember correctly, Jason...
The power combines.
Yeah, and in terms of stride-wise...
You can choose which one you want to has its name.
Yeah, but I'm going to say on power base, the power goes based on the unit you want, not the combined power.
No. Well, no. It is the combined power as well.
Ah, yes.
Because you're Legion.
Kai did that with Vermilion and Kaiser.
Yeah. So basically, if you Legion and Stride, your 20k power goes to your Stride unit, but you just have to choose which one to be as your Vanguard's heart name. That's pretty much it. When placed on rearguard circle, counterblast 1 with a card with Draw Knight in the card name. Search your deck for grade 1 or less card with Draw Knight and call it to the rearguard circle. So it's kind of just fetches any of your grade 1s or your grade 1 units that can help you. So now after the grade 1s, you get, I say most of the Draw Knight cards are like very hard to find, but this one kind of just reprints it to make it just like super easy to afford. Not easy, but
no, but the V-Series ones are good now.
Yeah, all the V-Series are pricey. You get Charging Draw Knight Morbius. Counterblast 1. Put a normal unit from your card from your drop zone to the bottom of your deck. Soul Charge 1 and choose one of your unit with Draw Knight in the card name gets 5k power. Vanguard or rearguard circle. When the other unit is placed by right in the circle, you get to draw a card. So pretty much just extra draw. If you ride it as a Vanguard or rearguard circle, so it's good. You get 4 copies of I think Fruiting Draw Knight.
Fruiting Draw Knight.
Excite?
Eunice. Yeah,
Why is it X?
I don't know. I don't know where you got the X from. It's Eunice. Yeah, think of it like this. Think of Yu-Gi-Oh! We get rid of Geo and just put nice. Eunice.
Yeah. At the end of battle of this unit boosted, put a normal unit from your drop to the bottom of your deck. Soul Charge 1. You may return this to your hand, so it becomes a you have a 10k guard shield. Vanguard or rearguard circle. When this other unit is placed on this unit's circle, choose one of your opponent's rearguard in the same column as that place and retire. If you did not retire, draw 1 card. So basically it has a retire option if it was there. If not, then you get a draw. So you're kind of not losing hand. And you get Calling Draw Knight. I think that is the V series, the old version of it, or that's the V series version. Christine. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if you have 3 or more cards with Draw Knight in the card name, counterblast 1, reveal a grade 3 card, search your deck for a grade 3 card with Draw Knight in the card name, call it to rearguard circle, show your deck. At the end of battle, put that unit into your hand and choose a card and discard. I think that's the OG version, or that's the I can't remember which version of this one, but it's kind of just not fixes, but gives you a stride option. So yeah, I don't know if that's the old one or the new one.
Comment down below if you know the answer to that.
Yep.
The new grade 0.
It wasn't new, it was from Clan Selection.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's new because they made it recently.
Yeah, I thought they went for the OG version. Well,
Again,
of course,
Keto.
it's the Keta Stride. Oh well, Keta OT. This is the crit to go into the soul and draw a card and gets 10k power to your Vanguard after the crits. And then, of course, you get the Stride crits because it is the Stride deck set. 3 draw PGs, but because I already told you guys, you will get Elementara. So yeah.
4 grade 3 heals.
4 grade 3 heals because it's the grade 3 heals.
Which are good for premium, to be honest.
Everyone uses it, but I more go for the 20k heals. Of course, Elementaria.
Yeah, but it's so you can fetch the grade 3s from deck so you can get it itself heal.
Yeah, Harmonics, now after the Stride, of course, basically. And now the main Stride itself.
Fetch the foil.
Climax Jaw Knight Lord. Can't say the last name for it.
Right, so Climax Jaw Knight Lord. Evangeline.
There you go. Because this is the this is the
errated version.
Yep. So act G zone. If your Vanguard is leading Jaw Knight Salome with a limit break 4 ability, if you did not get imaginary gift marker this fight, well, you discard a grade 3, sum of grade 3, discard it, and you get 2 imaginary gifts and the Salome crest.
So just before Jason carries on, I do want to clarify this because we didn't mention it when we did the Raging Rep one. You can do this if you went first and hit grade 3.
Oh yeah.
So when they redid History Collection, they re-errated nation cards for every nation, and it all gave them the same skill as that if you rode the OG version of said unit, which in this case it's the limit break for Salome, if your opponent's grade 2 and you've gone first, this is an act skill. You can proc this straight away. All you have to do is just meet the requirements, which is basically put a card for striding, like you would do any other stride turn. You go into Evangeline, and then because you've gone onto the limit break Salome, you just basically flip Evangeline up in your G-zone face up. You get the 2 crests, 2 markers, sorry, plus the crest on your first grade 3 turn, which sets you up for stride, pretty much sets you up. Which then means on your next turn, when your opponent's grade 3, you're going to be preset ready for that turn.
Yep.
So we forgot to clarify that in Raging Rat, so that's why I'm clarifying it now.
Because I don't have any of those. This is going to be my first time striding, like, first time.
I had it for Shaharat.
So her other act is a once per turn skill, Vanguard Circle, of course. Turn a copy of turn up a G unit face up. If you have a card with a Jaw Knight Heart as your Vanguard name, if you have 3 or more rear guards with Jaw Knight in the card name, all your Jaw Knight will get 3k power for each face-up copy of her in your G zone. So pretty much just turn a copy of her, and here's the foil version. And it just gives your front row or your Jaw Knight units power. And then you get Divine Knight of Triumph and Grocious.
The GB8.
No.
The next one's GB8.
Next one is GB8. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1, choose a G unit face up. Turn a card with a G unit face up. Draw a card. Draw the same number of cards as the number of your rear guards chosen by the same name of the card from your hand as the number of cards you draw and call them to the rear guard circle. Then if you have 5 cards or more, 5 or more rear guards, you get an imaginary gift. So it basically just creates you a gift marker. It's that. I don't know. Haven't seen anyone using it. Your GB8, all decks come with a GB8.
Don't see a lot of people use them though.
They're really not that useful. If you're talking about the OG, then yes, but nowadays no one uses it. Generation Break 8. When this unit attacks a van, counterblast 1. Search your deck up to 5 cards. Call them to the rear guard circle, and they get plus 4k, and this unit gets a crit and shuffle your deck. So basically, extend your boards for more attacks. So I see why they print out the GB8. And the most annoying reprint that everyone hates, well, hate to play against.
Crystal Luster.
1 copy of Crystal Luster. Turn a card face up, enhance your Vanguard's ability. And then Generation Break 3, if you have 2 or more grade 2 or greater, your opponent has to call 3 cards to guard. And then 1 copy of Twin Blades. Twin Blade is counterblast. When this unit gets boosted, search your deck for 2 grade 2s and call them to the rear guard circle. For each card in your G zone face up gets 5k power. So
it's annoying.
Callum hates playing against my MLB. And then you get 2 copies of Arrow Divine Knight Alt Mile.
Oh, I forgot that was in there.
Yeah, I think that's like really good to pick up. When this is placed on Vanguard, turn a copy of himself face up, and then this unit gets continuous Vanguard circle. All your front row gets 3k power. If you have a G zone, if your G zone has 2 or more card face up, set your deck for 1 grade 2 card and call it to the rear guard circle and shuffle your deck. And it gets 5k power at the end of this turn. So gives the called unit 5k power. So it's actually really good. And then after your G guards, you get 5 G guards. Faithful, Scared, Staff, more. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna let Callum read it to the back.
Faithful, Sacred, Staff, Morgies. Oh, did you want me to read the skill as well?
Don't have to. When this unit is placed on guard or circle, choose 2 grade 2 units, and at the end of turn they get this unit gets 10k shield. When this unit intercepts counterblast 1, and soul blast, choose a card. Choose one of your units that cannot be hit until end of the turn. So it gives like a resist to 1 unit. So it's that. And then I think it's pretty much a staple for every card. Holy Divine Beast Margot. I think that's everyone's favorite. What was it? Generation Break when placed. If your front row has a rear guard, turn a G Guardian face up. This unit gets 10k. So it's a 25k shield. So I think it's a staple. Holy Divine Beast Laser Guard Dragon. Oh my god, I forgot that. You get 1 copy of. When this unit is placed, if you have a grade 2 rear guard, it gets 5k, 20k shield. I think that's really good. Vivid, Scared, Staff.
Sacred.
Oh,
Is it SA?
Oh, yes,
Sacred.
Can't say that guy's last name.
Let's have a read. I'll read the skill. Okay, it is Vivid, Sacred Staff, Andragus. Its skill. If you have 2 or more grade 2 rear guards, it gets 10k shield, making a nice 25k shield.
I do like the art as a G Guardian. Oh.
That again. We don't even need to cover that.
No, but you get that in
all of them.
In the Musketeers as well. And then of course your
The
green
2 shields.
Your green and your shields. You will get 4 copies of the Salome, and here you go, the foiled version if people want to see it. And then, well, of course, but normally it's better to get more gifts. You get the
Evangeline.
Evangeline, and the Force 2 gifts as well, foiled. And then your Jewel Knight crest, I do like the Shadow Paladin and Jewel Knight crest. Just, oh my gosh. It's exactly same as the Raging Form Dragon, and then, well, almost the same, but it's different.
The only difference is obviously Evangeline.
It's the top. Yeah, it's the top skill. If your heart is leading Jewel Knight Salome with a limit break for ability, if you ride the Evangeline on your Vanguard circle, and you get the original ability of your heart, when you would pay the cost of acquiring the ability of your first time for each turn, it reduced the counter blast by 2. So basically, it's instead of using Salome's, it reduces your Salome's activity by 2, so it is literally a free skill. That's what it is. So, yeah, Salome is actually really good now, if you think about it. Like the retro.
Oh yeah.
So like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know how long is the video, the unboxing video. First time doing 2 ever. Hit the like, smash the
subscribe button.
Yeah.
Comment below which you've gone for.
Haven't been in the video for quite some time, so
yeah, we will be putting out some more videos soon. We're just waiting on content.
Well, we just didn't see which one.
We're waiting for content to think about what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being patient. I'm waiting for the Night Rose Harry announcements.
We will be doing a deck profile. Well, it will be proxies, of course.
Naturally.
But, and then we will do like a play for it as well to understand the decks. Wow. Now I can officially proud to say I'm a Jewel Knight player now. Hey.
Now he can simp like everyone else.
To be honest, the OG Salome is good, but I also like the V-Series one as well. So, yeah. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.